So after I said fuck both y'all, then he gonna come and feed and he rattled his shit off, which I had to look. I had to get him together so motherfucking tough and let him know, nigga, I need you to calm the fuck down. That's why I cut your motherfucking ass loose back then. Okay? So, we going back and forth on Facebook. Kenny just shut my shit down. Baby, I'm taking your iPad. You're done. Fuck these motherfuckers. I knew she was on some bullshit when she was waddling her ass in front of me with the motherfucking G-string and shit on. You the one not getting it. Yeah, she been fucking your old friend or whatever, but why in the fuck should you give a fuck anyway when you sitting up here breathing in my face? So that's what Kenny was coming with, which I understood. Kenny's a 50-year-old man. So he's gonna see shit completely different. So, he was like, fuck them motherfuckers, let them do them. When them niggas was, you seen them walk to the cars, like they was going, everybody getting in the same car or however way everybody was pairing up that night. Then therefore, you seen what it was that night, so now you see what the fuck it is now. Whatever. But see, as I was telling him, baby, it's not the fact of me feeling any type of motherfucking way. My thing was always on a girl code. And if her and I was cool, seemed like to me, she would have hit me up a long time ago. I would have told her, oh, well, girl, he's cool because, he wasn't good for me, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't, financially, he was in financial ruin when I met him, okay? He and I went on one date. The date that we went on threw me for a loop because it was me, him, and his friend, okay? And all while we down here, he took me to the same motherfucking spot he took you, mama. Where? To the beach. He took me to motherfucking Santa Monica, 3rd Street Promenade. Okay, it was him and one of his friends. We stopped off. He got me some fish. His friend, I think, helped him buy it. You know what I'm saying? And so, because them niggas was having sidebar when I was like, I was hungry. So I was wanting some fish. I was like, well, let's go get some fish, before we get started, whatever. Before we go, we go to the fish place, and I don't order but about 1 or 2 pieces of fish. But either way, it was about $5 or $6. I don't know. But, he was sidebarring with his partner at the register about the motherfucking $6, $7 fish. So I already knew then, okay, you know what I mean? But, I was like, whatever, We went to 3rd Street Promenade. It was like I was holding his hand and his friend's hand because his friend was trying to holler. His friend was campaigning tough than a motherfucker. So it was like I was holding 2 hands and I was standing between 2 niggas that day. So, and then shortly after that, his partner was sending me messages and shit and on Facebook and so on and so forth and was trying to holler. And I just didn't feel comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel comfortable. So I cut him loose and I cut his friend loose because I felt like these 2 niggas, is this a plot or a plan? Are y'all niggas trying to try me up to see what kind of woman I am? So then therefore, since I see that, you trying to holler and you done already done sucked on my motherfucking pussy. Now let me just go ahead on and say that. Me and him, yeah. So he bummed, so I understand why you tripping right now. He bummed as fuck, so I understand why you tripping right now, okay? So, he bummed as fuck sexually. Let me just go on and say the fuck that right there. Let me just say that part right there. The next part I'm gonna say is Republican. So, and nigga, when I met you, you was telling me about how you had your own place and all that old type of shit, but why was you renting out a room at some kind of motherfucking Comfort Inn type, Super 8 type shit? That's where the fuck I went to because I was in my truck. So me and him was meeting up, and then therefore I would drive from down here. He lived all the way down there in Hawthorne, Gardena area. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, I'm probably telling you some shit that you rolling with right now because this is the nigga that I used to know. And so once I got my shit right here filleted, I was straight. So I was like, you know what? Okay, that was cool. But I see now that him and his friend, campaigning. I'm cool on both of them niggas. Now let me just go on back to my hood and continue to maintain. I cut that nigga loose. He was calling for years on end, calling and texting, because my number has never changed. I have the same motherfucking telephone number that I had when I had my sidekick too, so don't fuck with it. Which means I've been with T-Mobile for years, okay? Let me just go and say it, same motherfucking telephone number. So any of y'all motherfuckers think what my number was back in old motherfucking 6 and 5 and shit. Nigga, it's called the same number. I went from singular to motherfucking what you call it, and I had one number at singular. I had that number for years, and I still got my same motherfucking T-Mobile number since 2005. I got a T-Mobile June of 2005. So when I get ready to upgrade and shit, they treat a bitch real nice. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, excuse me. So after I cut them loose, but then he had sent me a friend request on somehow or another. We ran across each other on Facebook or something. Because actually, I met him on Black People Meet. Yeah, that's where I met him. I met him on Black People Meet, and then his friend, send me a friend request also on Black People Meet, and his friend would send me messages on Black People Meet. So at that point in time, I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is some kind of game. So before this shit get raggedy, I tell you what, I'm gonna let the Econo Lodge nigga go, and I'm gonna let his friend know that it's not like that. I'm cool. Thank you for the compliments, but I'm out. So I cut both of them niggas loose. As the years progressed, I began receiving Facebook requests from the both of them. Okay? So now both of them are on my Facebook. Him and his motherfucking friend. Again. Okay? But it was so many years past, I was like, you know what, whatever, And so he and I would correspond. He knew I still had the same number. So, of course, throughout the years, from time to time, that's how he was invited to my birthday party because we have been corresponding throughout the years. Now, so now that I got y'all up to speed on that part, the situation happened back in March. My birthday this year. He hits me up. Hey Tina, how you doing? Happy birthday, you looking good, blah blah blah. We corresponding back and forth. We clowning and shit. Now I was letting go of the fact that, y'all two niggas did what y'all did back then, and what you, like he said, I didn't need permission, is what he told me. I didn't know I needed permission to see someone else. Motherfucker, you wasn't seeing me, so no, you didn't need no permission. But her, being that she the one just now coming in, hell yeah, she should have hit me off with, Tina, what's up with this right here? Where you guys at with things? Just as a woman, just come woman to woman. Girl, I just want to know where y'all at with things because, I'm a little intrigued and everything, and I'm a little attracted to him, and I just want to see, what's good or whatever. We met at your party, girl, and we've been kind of cool since then. Simply. I wouldn't have threw him under the bus and said this nigga didn't have shit and this motherfucker owns some old 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids. I don't know how many he got, but I know at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't hit you off with none of that. You found all that shit out on your own, but you would have had a jump on it if you would have hit me up beforehand. I would have told you what you would have been dealing with. Okay? I would have told you. You already knew I was with Ken. Every time you see me with Ken. Ken is just part of my life. It is what it is, and everybody around me already know it. So how in the fuck could I feel any kind of way? I can't, boo-boo. But it's just the fact that was trifling and nasty and cut the fuck up what you did. It was crazy. So now, let me go on back to my birthday last month. Your boy hit me up. Oh, Tina, this and that and this and this and this. You look good. I was like, well, you know what? Thank you, baby. You look good, too. I'm thinking that, we burying a hatchet and shit about this bullshit from March. So, and like he's liked, a picture or two that I posted. Since then, he's been liking my pictures, commenting on my shit I've been posting. So I'm thinking that me and him is, we done buried the hatchet. Bitch, you's a has-been. He done hit it. He done got what he wanted. Now he done moved on. I thought anyway, for the simple fact that, here, by him and I corresponding and he's still on my friends list, I see his posts. I see the bitches over there posting on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he had mentioned something. He had posted something about Magic Mountain was closing. And you know, he was like, no, it was something about the Colossus. The Magic Mountain was taking away Colossus or something. And he was like, well, I really want to go, and who want to go? Shit, it was all kind of bitches in the motherfucking feed and shit. Baby, I want to go, and you know I want to go, daddy, and baby this right here, and all this old type of shit. It was crazy in his timeline. But, you know, and I'm like, I'm still kind of kicking because this one over here, Thelma, yeah, no, not, excuse me, not Thelma. What's the other one? Walona over here, every time he would post something or she would post something, whether they post pictures or whatever, I was never checking for you, boo-boo. But Walona right here would call and contact me on whatever it is that y'all niggas would post collectively or whatever. Oh, dog, I'm gonna need you to go over there and go see what this right here is. Dog, they at the beach and dog. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. I mean, why you continue to contact me about what the fuck she's doing? I don't care, boo. Some shit done popped off. So anyway, nigga, now that was 3 motherfucking fire trucks, niggas. We on fire around this motherfucker? Nigga, those was fire trucks, my nigga. See, we be having fire get-ups around here. Shit, we be having fires around this motherfucker because it gets so hot. I don't know what happens, but you know, I live on the Indian reservation, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers probably be out there, you know what I'm saying, start a little fire, you know what I mean? Can't tell. Anyway, so all the while, like, he'll post little stuff and women come in his timeline and shit. Walona would put me up on different things. So, you know, I was like, wow, he out here, this motherfucker, he's being a man and he's single and shit. His kids is growing up, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to pay that much left, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me sow my oats around this motherfucker. I ain't got no wife and shit. I'm just out here and I'm single, I'm free. So I'm like, well, nigga, do your thing. Because me and him was still cool. So I'm like, well, shit, nigga, hey, if these bitches gonna keep fucking you, hey, nigga, run your motherfucking program and do your baddest shit. So, and then from time to time, I guess she would comment on his little shit or, you know, she'd just like his shit. But yet and still, bitch, you don't see all these bitches blowing kisses and putting heart motherfucking pictures and shit all around his shit regularly. I mean, regularly. So I was like, you know, Walona, maybe they're not together no more, you know? So Walona was like, well, girl, I don't know, but you know, shit, if you say he, you know what I'm saying, got a big ass dick and he suck pussy, shit, she probably still hit me. So I was like, well, you know what, she probably is, whatever. Then I guess y'all niggas went somewhere else. Walona sends me another picture. Girl, look, check this out. Nigga, she got gray around her edges and shit. And nigga, and look at that nigga. He ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. So Walona is the one that will put me up on whatever it is that you would post, okay? I wasn't looking for you, mama. I could care less, okay? So he posted a picture yesterday. Day before yesterday, I believe this was Tuesday, he posted something, and it said what was it posted was? I don't know if something, it was like a quote. It was a quote. You'll miss me when I'm gone, or when a person show you who they are, you're supposed to believe them. It was something to that magnitude. It was a character quote about a person's character. Me and him been corresponding, so I'm thinking we cool, no problem. Matter of fact, when I liked it, no, what I did was I responded. I said, you better say that shit, boy, like that. But of course, I said his name. I said, you better say that shit, boy. So he thumbs my shit up. So I was like, me and him, we cool. It's nothing between us. All of a sudden, hours passed in the day. Then on my iPad, it showed her name and she had left a comment on his picture or whatever. So when the screen is blue on your iPad, it'll give you like all these, you know, different things. Like you got Instagram messages, Facebook messages, my AOL is doing this, and my this and that doing this, and it's got like all these things before you turn your screen all the way on. So I saw her name and I said, and it said left a comment. So when I slid it across on her name, so then therefore once I put in my lock code, it'd come up and it'd come up on that Facebook page, the message and everything. When I did that, it went to nothing. So I was like, what's happening? So then I went to his page to see, what it is that she said or whatever, because now I'm getting it because she's leaving a message in the feed that I'm now attached to because I left a message there. So I go to his page and his shit is on like private or whatever. And I was like, oh, this nigga done unfriended me. So I was like, how funny is that? I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Kenny was over. I had just cooked that sausage Alfredo. So, I'm feeding my kids and, and did I say Ken or Tony? Did I say Ken or Tony? I don't know. Anyway, Kenny was here. He had just got off of work. So, we kicking and we eating and watching TV and shit. All of a sudden, he get to texting me. Tina, he was like trying to smooth this shit over like a motherfucker. So I don't know what you said to him or what, but apparently she got in his ass about me commenting on his timeline. But what I said was so innocent, I was like, what we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying to myself. Like, wait a minute, what we talking about? Because I didn't even, bitch, what's wrong with you? That's what I'm tripping on now. So then he's texting me and him texting back and forth. And I guess he was texting me, at first generic text because he probably knew that I'm going to have to screenshot my text and send her my text to confirm that I've told her that we are an item, because that's what he said. He said, Tina, he said something about, wait, what did he say? I can't even quote this nigga verbatim. I can't quote him. But it was something to the effect that she's upset. And, I can't, no, that's not what he said. It was something to the effect that she was upset, okay? I can't quote it verbatim and I don't have my phone in here. So and I was like, really? I was like, wow. I was like, I said something innocently. I said, well, hell, me and you've been corresponding. What we talking about here? And still when he responded back, it was something like, okay, or, it was one or two word get up to whereas apparently either they were together or he had to send her confirmation that he informed me of whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. It was nuts. Family, as I sat in the bed and look, I was putting one up, me and my man. And I'm sitting out here, and I'm like, he was like, babe, what the hell is this? I said, he was like, this some childish shit, boo. I said, this is some childish motherfucking shit. I'm like, oh my God. But mama, your slip started showing though. You're showing your slip now. Because for the simple fact that I didn't get the platinum package that you got, boo-boo. I got the little regular shit. All he did was suck on my pussy. I seen his dick. It was big. Yeah, it was motherfucking big ass dick. Because this nigga skinny is a speaker wire. So nigga, that's all he had was dick. So I was like, oh my God, nigga, I was scared of that motherfucker on some real shit. On some real, let me just go and tell you. When I saw his dick, I was really nervous about it. But after he sucked on my motherfucking pussy and I gave him that, I was kind of cool. I was like, I don't want none of your motherfucking dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember how it really went down, but I remember I was cool on that motherfucking dick that nigga had. Let me just go and say that. Because I'm not accustomed to that shit, nigga. You not finna impede out of me my motherfucking, I'm cool. No. I'm accustomed to regular motherfucking dicks. That's my shit. Regular dicks, I'm that motherfucker. Preferably, if you eat pussy better, then I'm more, nigga, that's my shit. But as far as a real big dick, nigga, that ain't really my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that shit to, Walona and you and whoever else that roll like that. I don't know. I'm not accustomed to that life. I don't know nothing about it. Okay? So, but your slip started showing because your insecurity started creeping in because you saw that He and I still correspond, and it pissed you off. But mama, boo boo, you didn't do this right. On some real shit, you didn't do this right, mama. You could have still fucked with old boy. I would have told you what time it was, okay? But now let me go ahead on and put something else on your mind right quick.